Now we'll discuss regarding a very important part of the tongue, that is the lymphatic drainage of the tongue. Because of the oropharyngeal cancers, India has a prominent positions in the world, throughout the world. We should have a clear idea regarding the lymphatic drainage of the tongue. Okay, the lymphatic drainage of the tongue has been described into four sets. One is apical parts, one is the central part, another which is just in the frontal aspects of the sulcus terminalis. The other part is the dorsal parts, and the last part is the marginal parts. Okay, now among the dorsal parts, that valid papilla is also included. From the apical parts, the lymphatics, after piercing these mylohyoid muscles, drained into the submental group of lymph nodes. Okay, it also directly drained into the jugulo-digastric group of lymph nodes. Okay, and it drained into the submental group of lymph nodes after piercing the mylohyoid muscles. They have free decussations. The decussate fibers or the single fibers, non-decussating fibers, drained in these fashions, and some of these fibers, without piercing these mylohyoid muscles, goes deep to these mylohyoid muscles and drain directly to the jugulo-omohyoid group of the lymph nodes. Okay, now from the marginal side, that is the site of the tongue. Okay, these lymphatics drain to the jugulo-digastric group of lymph nodes directly, or after piercing to those mylohyoid muscles, it may drain into the submandibular group of lymph nodes and ultimately to the jugulo-omohyoid group of lymph nodes. Okay, from the central part of the lymph nodes, excluding this valid papilla, there are free decussations. Okay, and most of these lymph nodes which are carrying from the genioglossus muscles, after piercing these muscles, they drain into this jugulo-digastric group of lymph nodes. Okay, or sometimes it may pierces this mylohyoid group of lymph nodes to drain into the mylohyoid group of muscles to drain into the submental group of lymph nodes. Okay, and from this jugulo-digastric group of lymph nodes, the lymph drained into the jugulo-omohyoid group of lymph nodes. Okay, now from the dorsal aspects, including the valid papilla, most of the lymph nodes drained after piercing the pharyngeal wall to the jugulo-digastric group of lymph nodes. Some of these lymphatic drainage without piercing anything goes in the posterior aspects of the tongue, as well as the mylohyoid muscles, as well as the hyoid bones and the thyroid membrane. Okay, and it pierces this thyroid membrane and drain directly into this jugulo-omohyoid group of lymph nodes. So these lymph nodes, after affecting any other cervical lymph nodes, may carry the cancerous cells or the infectious particles from this dorsal part of the tongue, including the valid papilla, directly. Okay, now there are some peculiarities of the lymphatic drainage of the tongue. Firstly, it is not accompanied by the blood vessels. In other sites, we have seen that these are the accompanied with the blood vessels, but these are not accompanied with the lingual blood vessels. Okay, that is the tongue, blood vessels to the tongue, and there are the free decussations of all these lymph nodes. Okay, and there is one principal lymph nodes which is situated at the common carotid artery bifurcations, which is the principal lymph nodes of this lymphatic drainage of the tongue. Okay, now you see the apical parts is richly supplied with the lymph nodes, and when this part has been affected, it may involve all the cervical lymph nodes of the tongue lymphatic drainage. Okay, thank you.